Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Lamont Roach is Gervonta Tank Davis' fourth option. And he's still better than a lot of your favorite fighters' first option. Lamont Roach is Tank Davis' fourth option that he tried to fight. And he's still better than a lot of your favorite fighters' first option. Yeah. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. We also live every Sunday morning with KQKC. And if you want to debate, please, bro. Please, I pop up in everybody's chat, bro. From Tank fans to Devin Haney fans to LDBC channels to non-LDBC channels. I'm everywhere, bro. I go everywhere. And to a T, when I get in the chat, my reputation precedes me. People want to start debating me in the chat. Why won't you hit the link and debate me where we can actually talk back and forth to each other? That's a rhetorical question because you watching this video to do that shit and me right here making this video, we both know why you won't do it. I'm body bag, nigga. That's why y'all won't do it anyway, bro. Let's talk about this Tank Davis-Lamont Roach fight. It's three things I want to talk about. Number one, what I like and don't like about the fight. Number two, proving to you that Lamont Roach is Tank Davis' fourth option. And number three, proving to you that it's still better than a lot of your favorite fighters' first option. How about we do that in this video? Look, man. Number one, what I like about the fight, I like that Tank Davis is back in the ring. See, a lot of people lie to you, right? And no matter what they say, every content creator that talks boxing, from the big time channels to the little time channels that are smaller, every last one of us is happy that Tank Davis is fighting again this year. We're happy that Tank Davis has announced his fight because Tank Davis brings in viewership. Tank Davis is a polarizing topic. People want to hear about Tank Davis. Boxing fans everywhere are going from this channel to see what they got to say about Tank. That channel to see what they got to say about Tank. That channel over there. This channel over here. Over there. Everywhere. Everybody cares, bro. So, acting like you so mad, like one of the lies I've been hearing, because see, I took a little break off and shit. I let y'all, you know what I'm saying? I let everybody do their shit. But we here. I saw everything. I've been watching everything. I've been in the chats and shit. The biggest lie being told right now, man, Tank should. I would have rather Tank Davis just sit out till next year. You're going to fight Lamont Roach, man. Just sit out till next year. You're lying. You're lying. Your channel is better. Your life is better as a boxing fan. You were more excited for Tank Davis to be fighting again this year. People just capping. People will say anything, bro. And any content creator saying that shit, stop lying. Matter of fact, prove that you're not lying by, if you say that shit and you make content, Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach is so trash, this is a waste of a fight, he might as well take the rest of the year off. I challenge you not to talk about him again until 2025. I challenge you to not make a Tank Davis video, a Tank Davis live stream, a Tank Davis comment. I challenge you, if you didn't want him to fight, and for the fans in the chat too, for the people in the live streams and the comments too, goddammit, if you are one of the ones that feel like this is a waste of a fight, and you'd rather Tank Davis just sit out until he can get better fights next year, Tank, you shouldn't even take this fight. You should just sit out until next year and give us the fights that we want. Cool, no problem. Prove that that's how you really feel by not talking about him again until 2025. Don't talk about him. Don't watch his fight. Don't do none of that shit. Me, personally, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm happy that he's fighting. I'm happy that he's staying busy. It's going to be good for this video right here. It's going to be good for the live streams that we do. Sorry, bro. He is one of the biggest names and most polarizing figures in boxing. So I, for one, am happy that he's back in the ring. Makes for better conversation. Boxing is better all the way around, whether it's in the ring, the business of boxing, the people that cover boxing. Everything's better for everyone involved when Tank Davis got a fight coming up. That's number one, what I like about it. The other thing that I like about it is what I was alluding to, staying busy, staying active, staying in camp, staying in shape, staying sharp. You took a swing. You fought Frank Martin, tried to make other big fights, didn't nobody want no smoke, but you did a good job of finding a viable opponent to make sure you stay busy so you don't go into 2025 with any amount of ring rust, hoping that we get bigger fights in 2025 if these guys quit running from that young man. So that's what I like about it. What I don't like about it is, obviously, there are fights that I would want to see far more than Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. But I don't blame Tank Davis for that. And if you're blaming Tank Davis for that, then you're either a hater or you just haven't been paying attention to the sport. I challenge anyone, not in my comment section, but I challenge anyone to come by the channel while I'm live and debate me on a realistic opponent that Tank Davis could fight that's better than this Lamont Roach fight. You won't be able to name one without trying to convince me that a prospect is better than a world champion. That's all you'll be able to do, is try to convince me that a prospect is somehow a better fight than a world champion. That's really it. I don't like it because it's other fights that I want to see more. But I can't blame Tank for that, considering the fact that fighters duck the shit out of him, and that Lamont Roach is a backup option. He's a He's the fourth goddamn option. He's the fourth goddamn option. Now let's get to telling you how he's the fourth option. Very, very simple. Number one was Lomachenko. He fucking ducked. He ducked the shit out of Tank Davis. Now, I know Truth is gonna be watching this video, and I saw Truth in some comments, in the comment section. Truth said something along the line, Tank is ducking Loma because Loma couldn't wait, because Tank didn't wait till January to fight Loma. But he fighting in December. Why he couldn't just wait till January to fight Lomachenko? Truth, get Loma's balls out your mouth, bro. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Number one, Tank Davis is the A side. And the proper question is, why the fuck couldn't, if Loma's gonna be fighting in January, which he's not, he will not be fighting in January, but if Loma's going to be fighting in January, why couldn't he just fight a couple of weeks earlier in December for the biggest bag and the biggest payday? That 2 extra weeks he needs for motivation from December 14th to January the 1st? Loma fucking ducked, bro. Tank is fighting Lamont Roach in part because Lomachenko ran from the fucking fight. He's a duck. He's a goddamn duck. So, option number one, out the window. Option number two, they call Shakur Stevenson for a fight. They reach out to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson and his team decide that they're going to go fuck with Eddie Hearn. Ducking Tank Davis. Eddie Hearn said before Shakur Stevenson signed to him, I would advise Shakur Stevenson to wait till 2025 to fight Tank. Fight is a pay to fight, and then when you get to the Tank fight in 2025, that'll make the fight even bigger. I think it could be one of the biggest fights in boxing. Definitely one of the biggest fights in American boxing. Shakur Stevenson said, that sounds like a plan to me. Let me take my ass over here to Eddie Hearn. And then, if you really want to talk about it, if you really want to really think about it logically, Shakur Stevenson, if he would have signed to fight Tank Davis and got his hand hurt in sparring, Tank would have been looking for a replacement anyway. He would have been looking for a fucking replacement anyway, bro. Yeah, so Shakur Stevenson didn't want no smoke. Went over there to Eddie Hearn. As a matter of fact, he's on camera saying that he still want to fight Lomachenko over Tank Davis. If you could fight anyone in the world, Shakur, who would you fight? I'd fight Loma. Option number two, out the window. Option number three, looks like it was Jose Rayo Valenzuela. What did Rayo do? Oh, I got a rematch with Pitbull. I can't make 135 no more. I'm 140 champion. I can't make 135 no more. Ain't you a career 135 pounder? Aren't you like Mr. Co-main event undercard fighter? Like, who are you to tell Tank Davis what weight and what weight y'all won't fight at? And you got a rematch clause that you got to honor now. So, Rayo Valenzuela, third option, out the fucking window. Leading to Lamont Roach. Leading to Lamont Roach. So, who we mad at Tank for? Is he supposed to not fight? Option 1, 2, and 3 said, nah, we good. And then any other option that you think of is unrealistic or trash in and of itself. We'll go down options a little later. Now, the last part of this video about Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach is that y'all need to just admit that you think Tank is better than all your favorite fighters. And that you hold him to a way higher standard than you hold some of your favorites. You hold him to a higher standard than you hold some of your favorites. There are some other fighters that have had fights this year. There are some other fighters that have fought, that'll be fighting again this year. And I'm trying to figure out, Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is clearly not his first option. He's his fourth option. Yet, if Tank Davis' resume is so bad and he's cherry picking, how come Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is still a better fight than Shakur Stevenson versus Artem? Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is better than Shakur Stevenson versus Joe Cordina. Artem had shit. Tank already fought a fight better than Shakur versus Artem when he fought the dude that beat Artem. So, if you're a Shakur Stevenson fan, talk to me about how you can criticize Tank versus Lamont Roach when Shakur fought somebody that already lost to the person Tank knocked out earlier this year, and Shakur was bringing up a 130-pounder like Tank was bringing up a 130-pounder. Except for the 130-pounder that Tank was bringing up was still champion, and the 130-pounder that Shakur was bringing up is not a champion. The 130-pounder that Tank is bringing up is coming off a great performance, and the one that Shakur was bringing up is coming off a trash performance. So sit the fuck down. His fourth option is better than Shakur Stevenson's entire year. Shakur Stevenson's entire year with Artem and fucking Joe Cordina that he was going to have is better or is worse than Tank Davis' fourth option in Lamont Roach. Teofimo fans talking real spicy, talking greasy. Teofimo Lopez's first option earlier this year, he took on a fighter by the name of that bread, Baguette. Steve Baguette. Steve Baguette. Lamont Roach is a world champion. How many world titles does Steve Baguette have? How many? He ever been champion before? So, Tank Davis' fourth option in Lamont Roach is better than Teofimo's Claggett fight. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. So just let it be known that you hold Tank Davis to a high-ass standard. Higher than some of your favorite fighters. I love me some Jerome Boots in this, but Boots is fighting the motherfucker that he already beat. Now, no disrespect to Boots, because that's not his first option. Brian Norman Jr. ducked him, but how you mad at Tank versus Lamont Roach, but cool with Boots versus Karen? I'm cool with both of them because I know Boots tried to fight Brian Norman Jr. and he ducked him. I'm okay with Lamont Roach because I know Tank Davis tried to fight multiple other champions, but they all ducked him. So, just seeing Tank Davis back in the ring, just seeing Boots Ennis back in the ring, I ain't got no problem with that. Shit, what about Lomachenko? Y'all why ain't nobody had no smoke for Lomachenko fighting fucking George Kambosos? You gonna tell me that in this point in their careers, George Kambosos is a more skilled, better fighter than fucking Lamont Roach Jr.? The same George Kambosos that literally robbed Maxie Hughes blind. Maxie Hughes got robbed blind by George Kambosos. That's who Loma fought. George Kambosos, bro. George Kambosos. And if you're a Loma fan, you damn sure can't talk. Because not only is George Kambosos more trash than Tank Davis' fourth option in Lamont Roach, Tank Davis is directly fighting Lamont Roach because Lomachenko ducked him. Lomachenko started all this shit by ducking. Yeah, he started all this shit by ducking Gervonta Tank Davis. So, is this a fight that we get excited about? No. The only thing that you should be excited about in this fight is you get to see Tank Davis fight again. It's going to be good for boxing to get one of the faces of boxing back out there. The press conference is probably going to be pretty good with Lamont Roach and Tank Davis. No language barriers. They're from the same area. One from D.C., one from Baltimore. They're going to get the barking and shit. That's what's up. Like, those are things to like about the fight. And Tank Davis will be putting another champion on his resume. All I'm saying, if you got this big four, right? If you got Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, if you talk about them four right there, anybody want to guess who's fought the most world champions? It's going to sound crazy when I say this. It's Tank Davis. And Tank Davis has fought more world champions than Shakur and Devin combined. Go look it up. Go look it up, bro. But anyway, that's all I got, bro. Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach for a fourth option with the whole entire division ducking them. Stay busy, Tank. Give us a good show. Lamont Roach, thank you for taking the fight. We appreciate you. Because didn't nobody want no smoke for real. Y'all let me know what y'all think. See y'all soon. Peace. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.